March is going to be the biggest month for cozy gamers in 2025 so far. From highly anticipated releases to some hidden gems. In today's video, I'm going to be going over all of the cozy games to look out for this March. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. I have compiled a list of just some, honestly. There are definitely more cozy games than this coming out this month, but my personal picks of cozy games to look out for this March, I have made sure to include a wide range of platforms. I think we've hit most of the platforms today. We got Switch, we got Steam, we even got Xbox and PlayStation, all that good stuff. And there are some games this month that might be some of my most anticipated of the year, so hopefully from this list you find at least one game that you're interested in. But before we get into it, please be sure to click the lovely little like button, as well as subscribe for more cozy gaming content. And if you want to see me play cozy games live, I live stream here on YouTube and over on Twitch. You can come hang out if you'd like. Or not. And just letting you know, I will be going in release order for the video, so the games that are coming out the soonest are going to be at the top, and the games coming out the latest will be later on in the video. All of these release dates are subject to change. Sometimes they cancel them after I make the video, and then I have to retract everything, but at the time of recording, this is the information I have. Okay, I'll shut up and let's get into the cozy games coming out this March. First up, we've got Merchants of ROSEWALL, which is one of many games this month that is proving my theory that farming sim games must be out and shopkeeping management games must be in, because this is one of them. In this one, you are a merchant in the bustling city of, you guessed it, ROSEWALL, and you'll get to manage your own shop, craft artisan goods, hire companions, and even unravel a mystery of the city. You'll immerse yourself in a fantasy world where conflict is a thing of the past, in this visual novel meets shopkeeper simulator. It's a single-player, story-driven experience where you need to not only manage your own shop, but you need to interact with all of the colorful NPCs in the game. It's very story-driven, and through nuanced and complex conversations with dozens of unique characters, players will get to choose what products to make based on available supplies, customer demand, and the skill of their companions. I think this game looks really interesting. I love a visual game, but this one doesn't just seem like a visual novel that we're gonna click through. It seems like there is going to be plenty for us to do, managing the store, maybe even customizing it a little bit. I'm interested to see which of the shopkeeping games comes out on top this month, and if you're looking for a fantastical kind of twist, this might be the one for you. This next game, GRIMOIRE Groves, is definitely one of my top picks of the month, and it's been a game I have been waiting for so very long. This game, guys, it's interesting. This is not your usual cozy game. It's actually a cozy dungeon crawler roguelite game where you get to join witches in their quest to restore the GRIMOIRE Groves. You'll master magic, grow cute plant creatures, and discover the mystery of the rainbow socks in this cozy roguelite dungeon crawler. Home to magical creatures and plants, the fabled GRIMOIRE Groves should have been a haven for witches looking for a new home, but by the time they arrive, the forest spirits have disappeared, and only a few plant creatures remain. But not all is lost. With a little hard work, investigation, and magic, the witches might just restore the GRIMOIRE Groves to the lush forest it once was. This game, yeah, okay, so there's like gardening in it, but this is also definitely not what I would call a farming sim game. You will get to grow, forage, and craft, and do some of that normal stuff you may be familiar with in other cozy games. But you're also going to crawl through dungeons, do a little bit of whimsical, magical combat, and overall, this game, I can't even describe, like, the art style, the vibe of it, I think just looks so unique. I have been thinking about calling myself Pepe's roguelite corner at this point because I've actually been enjoying more and more roguelite games. And there's not that many of them that have a cozy kind of twist like this. So I'm really excited for this game. I have high hopes, and I hope that it does a good job of introducing cozy gamers to other gaming genres. So you've managed a farm, you've managed a shop, maybe even a restaurant, but have you managed your own cozy museum? Well, this month you can in 2 Point Museum, which I would say is probably one of the bigger cozy games coming out this month. In this one, you play as a museum curator, and you have the task of designing and refining your very own museums to create the ultimate guest experience. The game will feature the ability to design, manage, and develop incredible museums. That's museums, plural. There are 5 unique main museum locations in the game. There's prehistoric, aquarium, supernatural, science, and space. There's over 200 plus unique exhibits to uncover, 350 plus decorative items, 18 guest types, a sandbox mode, and lots of different challenges and tasks. I have never played a 2 Point game before, but I know that this is something a lot of people are really excited about. Maybe it's just everyone else's excitement rubbing off on me, but I'm really excited for this game too. I think the idea of getting to build my own museum is super exciting. As someone who loves a good museum, I'm excited to get to make my own. I like that it seems like a nice balance of management, but also creativity and design, and I can't wait to see what I can get up to, and maybe you'll want to visit the Payton's Corner Museum. This next game, BAO'S Cozy Laundromat, might finally be the idle game for me. Okay, listen, I say this all the time, and I know you're sick of it, but this game looks so cute. Okay, if you don't know what this is one of those games that sits at the bottom of your computer screen while you make your little Excel spreadsheets, while you procrastinate doing your corporate daytime job, while you just scroll on Amazon buying things you don't need. Now you can have the company of adorable pandas doing their laundry, because in BAO'S Cozy Laundromat, an idle game where you join Bao, a charming panda, in this beautiful world where you get to create the coziest little laundromat. You'll purchase colorful washing machines, add delightful decorations, and hire panda helpers. Pretty much, you'll get to watch your cozy laundromat bustle with life, even when you're not around. Yeah, okay. This is so cute. This game looks absolutely adorable, and it's also accompanied by beautiful lo-fi soundtracks, creating a cozy, laid-back atmosphere. I mean, how does it get any better than cozy pandas doing their laundry? There's also a Twitch integration as well, so your Twitch chat can directly chat through the pandas. Maybe that's what we'll do. Maybe you guys can be pandas doing laundry while we stream. Who knows, but I think this game looks absolutely adorable. Keeping with the theme of managing anything but a farm this month, we've got Bookbound, which, oh my god, this is like something I have only fantasized about. This is a cozy bookshop simulation game where you will get to run your own small charming bookshop in a bustling city. In this pixel art game, you do everything that is required to run a bookshop, from decorating to helping customers, and of course, selling books. You'll get to choose a range of items to help decorate your shop, based on different genres like sci-fi, fantasy, romance, my favorite. In addition to decorating, you'll also get to sell different books that are in your catalog, and you'll need to sell different genres to unlock different bonuses, and you'll get to expand your book catalog as you go on. You'll also need to advertise to people in the city, and collect inspiration around you, and even sell your own published books. This game looks so incredibly sweet, so I think that getting to be a little cozy bookshop owner sounds like something of my dreams, and I'm really excited to see how this game is.
Next up, we have SUGARDEW Island, which I think is a lot of people's most anticipated cozy game of the month, and I definitely already have a lot of opinions about it before it's even launched, but okay, let's talk about it. It's a cozy farm shop game, okay? So yes, the shopkeeping continues, but this time it's a farming shopkeeping game. SUGARDEW Island, it's another one of those games where you need to restore an island that's kind of gone to trash. In this one, there is a magical tree that needs your saving, and for some reason, the only way you can save the tree is by selling people things. Sell your items, make some money, and you're also saving a tree. That's SUGARDEW Island. They call this game, very interestingly, an intentionally uncomplicated cozy farm shop sim, crafted by a tiny indie dev team. This game is really interesting because, yes, you do get to run your own cozy shop, sell your goods, care for animals, do a relaxing, pressure-free gameplay, but I don't know about you guys, I actually kind of, when I first heard about this game last year, I thought it was going to be a more open life sim, farm sim game, but upon playing the demo recently and revisiting the Steam description, this is actually meant to be a very simple farming sim and shopkeeping game. So if you've ever gotten overwhelmed by games like Stardew Valley, Coral Island, etc., this one may be a better option for you. I did play the demo recently on the channel, and I have to admit, I was a little bit mixed just because I was hoping that there was going to be a little bit more to do in the game. But hey, I just played the demo. I'm excited to visit the game once it is fully launched and see just how much I can get up to in this game and if I could make the coziest of cozy shops ever.
Next up is not a brand new game, but an update to one of my personal favorite cozy games, and that is the Fields of Mystria second major update, which is coming on March 10th. In case you need a refresher or an introduction to Fields of Mystria, it is a beautiful farming sim game that is currently in early access on Steam, and it is pretty much this like pastel, some people say it's like the Sailor Moon inspired farming sim game, farming, life sim, beautiful. Really, that's all you need to know, but it's basically a quintessential farming sim game, but the introduction of magic, really hot NPCs, really cool ranching opportunities, and now the second major update is coming out, which includes many things. Let's speed through it. We got new villagers and romance mechanics, specifically Caldaris, who is this mysterious dragon statue on your farm that talks to you. He's getting his actual appearance revealed. People want to romance him. Will he be hot enough for me? That remains to be seen. We're going to get a new mechanic as well with Elsie, where she's going to start gossiping, and that'll help us figure out what gifts to give certain NPCs. And speaking of NPCs, we're getting additional dialogue and schedules. A really big one, probably the one I'm most excited about, is the addition for the Dungeons and Mine. So we're going to get our Fire Seal quest. That is the next major quest in the mines if you've completed it already, as well as the next biome, new spells, and new monsters. For your town in Renown, the Deep Wood area is going to be unlocked, which is so exciting because we've never been able to get there before. Our Renown level is going to be raised by 20 levels. We can have additional requests, additional museum sets, new town repair quests, and a new festival. We're going to have additional tier 4 skill perks, lots of customization, including farmland expansion, thank God I'm running out of room, new furniture and decor, and new player and animal cosmetics. And another really big one under miscellaneous, well, a couple. We got pets, sprinklers, auto petters, in-game time adjustments, so if the game is going a little too fast for you, now you can slow it down, as well as performance optimization and more. This is a huge update, and I am so excited. Fields of Mystria, I think, is a perfect example of an early access game that has been spacing out their updates really well. They keep us excited, and I'm excited, can you tell, to go back for more.
This next cozy game is like breaking news. They just announced this game was coming out this month, and I'm so excited because this was one of my top picks for the year, okay? It's called Call of Boba. It is a cozy pixel art adventure about saving a struggling boba tea shop, where you'll get to brew up tasty drinks, battle enemies for inspiration, make friends with customers, and much, much more on your quest to serve up the best tea in town. In this game, players return to a charming little town where they become the savior of a boba tea shop. With your help, the owner of the shop will be able to make the best boba tea in town and attract customers from all over. But that's not it. As the sun sets in the small town, a mysterious and dangerous world awakens. Using your trusty boba tea weapons, known as bobas, you'll defeat enemies and gain new inspiration for your boba tea creations. In addition to that, you'll get to play at your own pace. You'll have the opportunity to develop relationships with NPCs, maybe even falling in love with them, and the game's storyline is enriched by a variety of tasks, mini-games, and even fishing quests that will keep you entertained. And yes, there is even farming in the game too. I played the demo of this game. I don't even remember if it was in 2020, a couple months ago. It was last year, I guess. And it was so much fun. Of course, I love a restaurant management game. I love anything boba related, and I just love how this game seems to run. It is like a cute life sim game where there's an adorable town with cute little creatures to get to talk to, get to know, even romance if that's your fancy. But I really like this whole mechanic of we're running the boba shop, but at night we're kind of doing some battle in order to get inspiration for our boba recipes, and there's farming, fishing. This game seems like it has everything I personally like in a cozy game and more, not even to mention just how adorable this game is to look at. I really hope this game meets my expectations or even exceeds them, because when I played the demo, I was obsessed, and I'm really excited that the game is coming out this month. Sticking with the tea theme here for a second, the next game we have is called WANDERSTOP. And WANDERSTOP is a narrative-centric cozy game about change and about tea. Playing as a fallen fighter named Alta, you'll manage a tea shop within a magical forest and tend to customers who pass through. But Alta kinda does not want to be here, and if she gets her way, the tea shop will be nothing but a brief and painful memory. WANDERSTOP is a tea management ritual. Grow and harvest the ingredients needed for tea, and then mix them together in an unusual tea-making contraption. Along the way, you'll speak with many travelers who pass through the shop, learn their stories, and make the tea that's just right for them. In your downtime, you might tidy up around the clearing, decorate the shop in your style, or just sit on a bench with a cup of tea and listen to your own thoughts. And that's why Alta doesn't want to be here. My friend does not seem to know how to relax, so maybe you can help them out. Oh my goodness. This game sounds so cool. I really like this narrative focus, but it's also got really cute, cozy vibes. I also love a tea-making game. Hello? Love it, love it. And this is another one where we'll have some farming in it, and it seems like the farming is going to lend for the purpose of the tea making, and the tea making is going to lead to the purpose of interacting with characters. Really interested in this game. I really like the world of it, and the color palette is so beautiful, and I can't wait to dive in. Next up, we've got the My Sims Cozy Bundle. And no, you don't have deja vu. This game has already released for Nintendo Switch, but it is coming to Steam this month, so I wanted to include it since it was a very big release. In case you're unfamiliar, the My Sims Cozy Bundle is a re-release of two classic My Sims games, specifically the original My Sims and My Sims Kingdom. Now, I did play just the original My Sims last year on my channel if you want to check it out, but these games are pretty much like cute little town building, crafting centric games. They are very sweet. I didn't play the My Kingdom one, though I know it's a bit more narrative focused. I will say I struggled with the controls on the Nintendo Switch, but some people really love these games so much. So if you are a Steam player and you want to get to experience the joy of the cozy My Sims bundle, now is your chance to do so. Next up, we have another cozy game that's not exactly brand new, but it is coming to Nintendo Switch for the first time this month. So we decided, and myself and I decided to put it in this list. It's called Escape from Mistwood Mansion. In this first-person puzzle escape room game, you are trapped in the mysterious Mistwood Mansion. You'll get to explore the mansion and find hidden compartments while solving puzzles and deciphering codes to find a way out. Will you escape or linger to uncover the mansion's final secret? I remember when this game first came out in 2023, I was really interested in it, but for some reason, just, like always, I never got around to playing the game. It looks like a really cool, escape room game that seems like not super crazy, scary, and gives me at least a cozy vibe. This game, it has a beautiful and an immersive environment to explore. There's multiple endings, there's a hint system, so to me, it feels like the coziest way to have an escape room game, and I think it looks really interesting, so maybe this month on Switch will be the time for me to finally check it out. The next game is called MUDBORNE. MUDBORNE is a casual narrative management sim all about discovering and breeding frogs. You awaken from your hibernation to find your pond abandoned and empty. Through a combination of crafting mini-games, menu management, and puzzle solving, you'll experiment with genetics to breed new frogs and recover what was lost. Using the genetic keys of the new species you create, you can unlock the paths between the waking and dreaming worlds, explore the land of those still hibernating, and embark on a journey to help restore the lost populations to find out what the heck happened. Pretty much, you're gonna live your life as an adorable little frog while catching and eating bugs. And, what can you just say? It's a cute little cozy frog game. This game is also really interesting because a portion of the money made from it will be donated towards national and international amphibian wetlands and environmental charities. So, you're helping out the frogs as well. If this game looks a little bit familiar, it's actually made by the same people who made Apico, which is a cozy game about bees. But this one's about frogs. I think it looks so adorable. I can't wait to check this one out. I think it looks really interesting, and really, I can't argue too much about being a cute little frog. Next up, we actually have a new DLC for a very popular cozy game called Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions. This specific DLC is called the Cozy Kitchen expansion. But in case you've never heard of Spirit City, let me tell you a little bit about that before we get into the DLC. Okay, Spirit City Lo-Fi Sessions is a gamified focus tool. Yes, it's another one of those idle games set to a soothing lo-fi soundtrack. In this one, you get to discover and collect spirits, customize your cozy virtual space, and facilitate your real-life tasks with a collection of handy features designed to improve concentration and ease stress. You'll get to customize both your character and your bedroom to suit your mood, selecting from a multitude of fashion, hairstyle, color, room decor. You get to pick the time of day, the weather, all that good stuff. Now, I said earlier, I am not much of an idle game girly, but I do know of all the idle games, this one is definitely the most popular one, and the vibes are really, really cool. I just need to get myself to use these helpful features myself, but if you are looking for something like this game is definitely a good one to check out. Now, we've got the Cozy Kitchen expansion this month, and that's going to add new content to the game. Specifically, it's going to add 3 brand new spirits to befriend, specifically kitchen-themed ones like a loaf-shaped capybara. There's also 9 new discoverable spirit variants, so you can find unique and rare versions of existing spirits. Now there is a full kitchen you could expand and beautify, as well as there are new activities like preparing lunch, baking, and even washing dishes. So you'll be able to have your character not just chill in bed, be at their desk, the other places. Now you're going to have some new spaces. This DLC looks really adorable, and I think it's going to be a great way to expand upon a game that is already loved by so many. And honestly, the capybara alone might make me re-download this one and see if I can give it another chance. Maybe I'll finally be productive. Everyone always asks me, where are the cozy, co-op cozy games? Normally, I can't come up with that many, but there is a new one this month that I thought looked really cute. This game is called Which Way Up Galaxy Games, where you get to perform graceful gravity gymnastics, outrun the relentless pull of a black hole, and launch your friends into space as you compete across multiple events in the Galaxy games. Which Way Up Galaxy Games is a family-friendly party game that gives unique freedom of movement by allowing you to run on walls and ceilings, orbit around planets, or fall entire levels by maneuvering through gravity fields. Each of our 12 gravity games feature their own unique bite-sized challenge where up to 4 players can compete. This gravity-bending game can be played up to 4 players locally and online, and it includes 7 different space sprites, hours of fun, and 12 different games. This game looks super cute. Not sure if everyone would consider this a cozy game, but I said it was cozy enough, and I like anything space related, so feels cozy enough for me. Keeping with the space vibe, we've got Galactic Getaway, where you'll get to explore a cozy, uncharted planet and make it your own in this wholesome multiplayer life sim. You'll get to befriend creatures to gather rare resources and build your dream home. Play fun mini-games, farm crops, and craft decorations as you shape your perfect slice of galactic paradise. Now, this game is coming out for early access, and this game, interesting, very interesting things behind it, okay? It's actually made by the people who created Nookazon. Yes, that Nookazon. The Nookazon that you may be familiar if you were a little too obsessed with Animal Crossing New Horizons like I was. The website where you actually were able to trade in-game items and villagers with other people online who also played Animal Crossing. So they actually decided to make their very own cozy game, and yes, it has a very big Animal Crossing influence. I actually played the demo of this game a few months ago, and honestly, there were some points that I was like, is it too similar to Animal Crossing? Like, there are some things that are exact items and exact outfits, but okay, I'll let you be the judge of that. This game does have different things in it. Obviously, it is set in space. There's also a creature collection element to this one, which I think is interesting and different. I'm gonna be honest, when I played the demo, I wasn't that sold on it, but again, it was just a demo, so I'm gonna give it a fair chance when it comes out this month. I do like that it is an online game. You can play either solo or with other people, with up to 30 friends in a shared world, which I think is really interesting. So this game is definitely one I have like my eyebrow raised. I hope that it's gonna be really, really good. But oh my goodness, is it going to live up to the Animal Crossing but in space expectations that it's kind of giving? I'm not sure, but I'm going in with positive vibes and crossing my fingers. And finally, the last game I'm going to talk about, this is me not talking about the game, but this is me telling you I know the game exists, because if I don't include this game in this video, everyone's gonna comment, what about INZOI, Payton? And so I'm just putting this here right at the end to tell you I know about INZOI. It is a very large, very highly anticipated simulation game with very realistic elements to it and a very detailed character customizer. I will not be talking about this game again here because it does use AI-generated content, which it does disclose on its Steam page. That's not for me. I don't like to support games that use AI on my channel, but I just know if I don't mention it, everyone's gonna ask me why. That's why. No judgment if you guys want to play it. It is like very cool looking and interesting, but not for me. But boom bam, here it is before you ask me why it's not here.
And there you guys have it. That was my list of cozy games coming out in March that I'm most excited about and interested in, thought were worthy to put in the video. But I want to know your thoughts down below. Leave me a comment letting me know which cozy game you are most excited about this March. And if you like what you see, maybe you want to hear me talk about more cozy games. Did you know I co-host a cozy gaming podcast every single week called the Slow Burn Podcast? You should listen to it because it's good, I think. And if you want even more Payton's Corner content, consider becoming a member over here on YouTube or a sub over on Twitch, as I always like to do a little bonus, extra good stuff, specifically highlighting for members. I recently made my first ever vlog. It was the length of a feature film. Oh my goodness, so many things are going on, but I can't thank you enough for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. All the love, all the love. Bye-bye.